students, today we are going to do rational number, representing the rational number on the number line. Mark the following pairs of rational numbers on the separate number lines. Right now, a pair of rational number is given. We have to represent it on the number line. So first of all, we have to see the rational numbers denominator. Here 4, here also 4. That means denominators are same. That means we can represent it on the number line. Draw the number line. You can see that 3 by 4 is number line between 0 and 1, and minus 1 by 4. Again, this number is lying between 0 and minus 1. So first of all, 0, 1, 2, this side minus 1 and minus 2. Denominator is 4, so you will divide each unit in 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That means 4 equal parts. Here also 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now 3 by 4. 3 by 4. This is lying between numbers 0 and 1. Out of 4 parts, 3 part is here. That is 1, 2, 3. This line representing my 3 by 4. Then minus 1 by 4. To the left side of 0, minus 1 by 4. Out of 4 part, the first part is there. So this number is your minus 1 by 4. Okay. Now, if we are going to see if the denominator of the two rational numbers are not same, then what we have to do? See the example. Question 1/3, 5 by 6 and minus 2 by 3. First of all, you will make denominator same. That is, LCM of 6 and 3 is 6. So 5 by 6 and this will be minus 4 by 6. Multiplying by 2, multiplying by 2. So it becomes minus 4 by 6. Then I want to represent this number on the number line. Again, this number is lying between 0 and 1, and this number is lying between 0 and minus 1. 0, 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2. See students, in this number line, I have drawn extra points on both the sides. So whenever you are drawing a number line, try to make one extra point on both the sides of the number line. How many parts? 6 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, out of 6 part, which part is there? 5th part. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th part. That is your 5 by 6. Then here minus 4 by 6. Out of 6, 4th part is there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the minus 4 by 6. Okay. So we are representing the numbers, rational numbers on the number line. In this manner we can represent the number line. Okay. Now question 4. Question 4 says that arrange the given rational number in ascending order. So this is my rational number given to you: 7 by 10, minus 11 by minus 30, and 5 by minus 15. So that is, we can write this number as 7 by 10. This can be written as minus will get cancelled, so 11 by 30, and minus 5 by 15. LCM of 10, 13 and 15 is equals to 30. Okay, so they are asking for writing in ascending order. So 7 by 10, which can be written as 7 into 3, 10 into 3, which is equals to 21 by 30. Then we have 11 by 30. Denominator is same, so it will be as it is. Then we have minus 5 by 15, which is equals to minus 5 into 2 upon 15 into 2, which is equals to minus 10 by 30. Ascending order, that means we have to arranging in ascending order. Arranging in ascending order. So we have to go from small to big. So smallest number we have minus 10 by 30. Then we have 11 by 30. Then we have 21 by 30. That is minus 5 by 15. Then we have 11 by 30. Then we have 7 by 10. So these numbers are arranged in ascending order. Similarly, we can go for descending order. See the example. Example 5.1. 5 by 8. 13 by minus 16. And 7 by 12. LCM of 8, 16 and 12 is equals to 48. So 5 by 8 can be written as 5 into 6 upon 8 into 6, which is equals to 30 by 48. Then minus 13 by 16 is equals to minus 13 into 3, 16 into 3, which is equals to minus 39 upon 48. Then we have minus 7 by 12, which is equals to minus 7 into 4 upon 12 into 4, which is equals to minus 28 upon 48. Now arranging in descending order. Descending order, that means we have to move from big to small. So right now bigger number is 30 by 48, which is greater than minus 28 by 48, which is greater than minus 39 by 48. That is 30 by 48 for 5 by 8, then minus 7 by 12 and minus 13 by 16. So we arrange the number in the descending order.